Hey, what's up guys? I'm here with the unusual video for me. This is a tech video. I've been recently getting into charger swapping old consoles, and I recently did this Game Boy Advance SP where I converted it to USB-C, and I put an audio jack in it, and I put an IPS screen. I adjust the brightness. But I found this DS on eBay. And they said they had a loose charging port, and when they plugged it in, that it was like finicky, like you had to move it in a weird spot for it to charge. So I was actually gonna swap it to USB-C. I have a PCB here, and I have the USB-C, and I was just gonna swap it over to USB-C, throw it back up on eBay and sell it. The person was asking 70 bucks for it. I offered them 55. They said no, and they came back at 65. I told them no, I'll buy for 55. So they came back and said, like a week later, I was like, we'll do 62. I still said no, so I'll do 55, and they accepted. Hold your ground and freaking have a price that you want to spend. Because like this, they came back and they were like, okay, fine, your price is okay, we'll do it. Anyway, they said it had a loose charging port and it didn't want to charge. So I go to take it apart to do the mod, and I found, hold on, let me change the camera angle. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's not attached. So I was like, wow, it's not attached. Maybe it was loose because I plugged it in and let it charge, and I did have to hold it in a weird angle to let it charge. It's like, wow, maybe if I just solder it back in place, it'll work. So I push it back in place. Let's see. I gotta get it right in the right spot. And look at that. Works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go and reflow all the solder in this, and we're just gonna see if this works. Maybe I can just throw it back on eBay, and it'll make a nice little bit of money. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna set you guys up so you can see me solder. Hold on one sec. So this just goes to show, man, if you're having like a problem with something that you have that's just straight up not, especially something like this, you just have like a little wiggly charging port, take it apart, look at it. The problem could be simple like this. The problem couldn't get much more simple than this. I'm just gonna reflow all this solder, get everything soldered back down, and hopefully it works again. I might add a little bit more, but it's such a simple problem. I'm gonna add a little bit more solder. Zoom in. And I got this thing for practically nothing. A little bit of flux. Sorry. Just gonna add some solder to this. Like, the problem that you're having could be, I mean, not everyone knows how to do something like this. Not everyone knows how to take apart their console in general, you know, but like, this stuff isn't like crazy difficult to do. And if it's something that you can do, like this, I feel like anybody could really reflow a solder point, you know? Like, should definitely give it a try. Let's just plug this in. See if we get a light or anything. Zoom out. Let's see. There we go. Move it around. Okay. I need a little bit more. Oh, it doesn't have a battery. Duh. That's why I turned off. So I got this thing. I'm gonna clean it up, obviously. This thing is kind of destroyed. But I got this thing. They're going for, like, I was looking between like 90 and 110 bucks. I bought it 55 bucks shipped. I paid taxes on it, and it's like a couple bucks. And now it's fully operational and functional. I'm actually gonna put it back together and put a game in it. See if it's gonna work. But I mean, like, check your consoles out, man. I gotta plug everything back in. Check them out, because it could be something super simple that's wrong. And you think your console's broken, and you give it up to somebody like me, who's gonna take it apart and fix it in 5 minutes. Like, the problem was so simple, I literally had to grab a camera and show you guys. Little loose charge port, like, I was ready to do a full USB-C switch on it. So I figured if it's broken, might as well convert it, you know? Let me throw this back together, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, let's go ahead and plug this in. All right, let's see. All right. Score. Is the power on? It should. I know these things take a while. There we go. Let's see if it loads the games. I haven't turned it on yet. And I'm going to open this back up and clean it before I sell it. I just want to see if everything's working. I think that the game is going to be needing a cleaning, or the game port. Well, it's looking like the cartridge port is going to need a clean, which you can do. Take some isopropyl alcohol, put on a Q-tip, right? Apply that to a cartridge, right? You're just going to put it in and go like this for a couple minutes. And you want to use isopropyl alcohol, not something like Windex or ammonia. Seeing people saying clean your cartridges with Windex. Because isopropyl alcohol evaporates quickly, so you're not going to be destroying your electronics if you use something like this. Let's see. There we go. Take it out and put it back in again. Perfect. All right. And just like that, ta-da, we're fixed. And we charge. Man, that is wonderful. This doesn't have an SD card, so it's telling me I don't have an SD card, but man, I was about ready to do surgery on this thing, and it was a fix. It took me no longer than 5 minutes. So thanks for watching. If yours 3DS has a loose charger port, it was loose, open it up. Check the solder points on the charging port, because I feel like I've been seeing these a lot on eBay right now for a loose charging port problem. I'm about to start buying them all if this is the problem. This will be up on my eBay. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. If somebody wants to buy this, I'm going to clean it up and just relist it. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys later.